All right. Oh, got him. Got him. Round one. All right. Why try? Here we go. Rock again. Oh, okay, okay. We're tied up. We are tied up. And again, the SSS clan. Why try? Last round. Here we go. I have scissors. Oh, okay. All right. Extra rounds here. Round four. Why try from the SSS? I have paper. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Extra. Here we go. And for all the marbles. Oh, you got me. All right. You got me. Shout out to the SSS clan. Why try? You got me in rock, paper, scissors. All right. Let's go on to the video. All right. Now, this is, I'm really not going to lie to you. This is like the third or fourth time I've recorded this one. As many of you know, since day one, I record all of my videos live. I don't really do the voiceover crap. I don't do scripts or anything. Everything is just off the rip. I just hit live and I just talk. And that way you get the, the real reactions, the real whatever that I have for you. And you know that we're on the same page. So the reason why I keep recording this video over and over is because this is a really serious topic, and it's really hard for me to not branch out into other things that it's connected to that involve the community. However, what I can tell you is that I will split this one up into different conversation pieces, different discussion topics. That way we can break this up enough to where the entire community is on the exact same page and we all know where everyone stands. Because this is some serious crap, and man, this first discussion topic that I'm about to bring up is really, really touchy for all the veteran players, all the people that have even tried to do expertise, all the people that have done any sort of optimization and farming and all of that. This is a big change to all of you dedicated and loyal players of the game, because Seasons 2.0 will also give you a dedicated server for those seasonal characters, and all of that is completely separate from your main character. There are a few things that will be added, but a majority of it will not be. So let me explain all of that, get everyone on the same page, and well, without further ado, this is going to be your seasonal characters and their separate servers. Sunday conversation. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. Yeah, I changed it up a little bit. I changed the cadence a little, see if you caught it. Anyways, in today's Division 2 video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the dedicated servers that will be introduced with these seasonal characters, because this is a big reason why the community is so upset. So let me start at the beginning. I'll catch everyone up, and then I'll explain why this is such a big deal, and why the timing of this sucks even harder, and how this is just going to completely change the game for all of us. So let's just get comfortable, because this is going to be a discussion piece. If you want to timestamp and add in your 2 cents or your questions or whatever you want to add to the discussion piece, do so in the comments or in chat, because this is about the community. We need to have our voices heard. The more of you that pipe up in the comments, the more the more exposure this video will get within the community. If some person looks and they're like, oh snap, there's 300 comments on this, let me see, and then they'll jump into the discussion. So this will definitely help the community get on the same page and hopefully explain why there's such a division in people that are really upset, people who really just don't care, and then people who are actually happy about this. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, starting with the whole character slot thing. So let me just go ahead and get everyone on the same page on that, and then we'll start at Ubisoft Forward. So here we are. We're at my main character spot. All right. So I have my main character, my mule, my hardcore, and then my resources mule, I guess you could call. So in the next season, this is not going to be implemented now. This is supposed to go live in September, October timeframe. Okay. So whenever the next season starts, you will have a fifth spot. So you can see I only have 4. You will then have 1 extra, and that will be on a completely different server. That will be your seasonal character. Now that seasonal character will start up just like a new character would. You can choose between normal or hardcore, but that will be a seasonal character only. All right. Now, while I talk about this, I'll probably either do some open world farming or exotic farming, something. So, what do I mean by this? Well, once you start that character, it will be completely different from all your other characters. It will be only seasonal. This character will end at the end of the season, and this character stash and everything will be exclusive during that season. So you'll have a fresh stash, you'll have a fresh inventory, you'll have a fresh character starting from level 1. Now, right off the bat, a lot of people are like, well, I don't really want to start from level 1. I don't want another stash and another inventory if it's all separate from all the crap that I already have. And I completely relate with that. I have a few extra characters just so that I could hold like other gear sets and exotics. I completely understand that the inventory and the stash space needs to be increased. However, the developers have said time and time again that they just can't increase the inventory and stash space on our current characters. However, Yannick did say in a previous state of the game that if they were to add a different type of character or a different part of the game, that they could then add another stash or a different inventory. And that's exactly what they're doing with the seasonal characters. However, this is not what the community wanted because it's not going to actually add anything to our existing stash or inventory for our main characters. So this is one part of the whole separate servers that kind of falls flat because you can't even access your stuff from your other characters for that seasonal character. It is all exclusive to that seasonal character. Now, during the intermission, which I'll talk about here in a second, that is the only time in which you will be able to transfer stuff over from that character to your main, because during that intermission, that seasonal character will just turn into a 5th character. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you log out and look at your character setup, that 5th character spot, which will at first be a seasonal exclusive, those seasonal servers will shut down. That 5th character spot will then turn into a normal character for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. Now, during those 2 weeks, that seasonal character will then be able to move the stuff over to the main stash for the main character. However, this does not increase the stash space that you already have. So if you're already full and then your seasonal character has like 100 items that you really gotta have, you're not going to be able to transfer all those over. You're going to have to play, some Tetris with your inventory management. So this is one of those reasons why the separate servers, I understand why they're doing it for the seasonal content, but there are several aspects to this that are just going to really hurt the existing community. Now that was just the little warm up there for you. The stash. It's cool that they're implementing this, but it doesn't really add anything to what we have. So therefore, it kind of falls flat. Like, yeah, cool. During the season, we can farm all that stuff and we can have all that stuff, but at the end of the season, we lose it. So then what was the purpose of all that farming and doing all that stuff during the season if we can't keep it? You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are just going to end up, transferring over the new gear to our existing characters. And then we get to expertise upgrade them. Now, this is one of the biggest parts on why these separate servers really, really suck for veteran players. So, just for example, if you go into your expertise, you can see right now I'm currently maxed out. I'm at expertise level 26. However, during the next season, I will not have access to any of this at all. Not my skills, not my weapons, not my anything on my seasonal character, because they have stated that seasonal characters will not have access to any expertise, that expertise levels will not be activated during the seasons on your seasonal character. So, end point, I'm saying it over and over in different words because the entire point of expertise is now going down the toilet because they want to balance the game. Now, that is the big bombshell that everyone heard during Ubisoft Forward. That just happened in June. The developers said that to balance future content, to balance the seasons, and to balance the player base, they needed to do a seasonal character template. Meaning, they don't want people at expertise level 26 going up against people that are expertise 2 that just got the game. Doing league events, during global events, during raids, during speed runs, during whatever it is that they want to throw at us. They want everyone on a level playing field, because for the new players, it's really hard to get caught up to where the veteran players are. I don't even want to tell you how long it took me to get all of my stuff, expertise upgraded, optimized, all of that. So I understand why they're doing this. They want the new people to feel included. However, this is really, really, really going to hurt the veteran player base. So I'm not sure how they're going to play their cards here, because the veteran player base is what the loyal community runs on the veteran players, and the veteran players help out all the new players. But if you're going to crap on all the veteran players, then the loyal community is not going to be so loyal, and then therefore the new players aren't going to really get much help. And yeah, they're going to be on an even playing field, but now you're just going to piss off the existing player base and then hope that this brings in a new player base. And it sucks. it sucks. I don't know many other words to describe it. So here's another reason why it sucks. The dark zones, okay? So the dark zones are going to be completely separate. Your dark zones right now are already pretty empty. There are 3 dark zones only. And now I'm talking about PvP, PvE, okay? This is another reason why the new seasons is going to really hurt the player base. Because all the people that are dark zone dogs, quote unquote, people that are in the dark zone every day, people that live in the dark zone, once the new seasons start and you are on your new season character, the dark zones will be different. You will have non-season dark zones, and then you will have seasonal dark zones. So therefore, everyone that has expertise in the dark zones, all of that will go away. So now you have no expertise in conflict, and you will have no expertise in the dark zone on your seasonal characters. So this completely killed the entire grind for expertise as we know it, because with the new seasonal, expertise doesn't matter. For PvP, expertise only matters in the dark zone, but now if you want to be in the dark zone, you only can do that on your non-seasonal character, and that's really going to hurt the players. I do like the fact that we can have new players in the Dark Zone and that everyone can be on the same playing field, no expertise, all of that. It kind of brings it right back to an even playing field. I do get that. But I cannot ignore the fact that this is really going to hurt the veteran players. That is a big portion of the loyal community that thrives and that makes this franchise such a big franchise. It's their community. And this is really going to hurt all of the, the year and a half of grinding everyone's been doing and expertise upgrading. It's going to really hurt that. Now, yes, during the intermission, once they get rid of the seasonal servers and everything goes back to the way it was for 2 weeks, it's going to be cool. You can then expertise upgrade all of your new stuff, what have you, your new exotics, whatever they are. Okay, cool, yes. But like the entire community is up in arms about, this is going to really hurt your experience because the intermission is only for 2 weeks. So if you don't like the new season, then what is stopping you from not playing the game until the last 2 weeks of the season? So let me explain this part. So this is just this season, okay? We have the Overlord. The Overlord is a really, really cool looking shotgun, but it sucks. It really sucks. The reload time sucks. The damage is okay. The RPM is not that great. The magazine size is cool, but the talent is dreadful, horrible. The new exotic knee pads, horrible, dead on arrival. No one gives a crap about them. You get more movement speed out of your Lady Death. The Lady Death also gives you amplified damage, and the Lady Death looks cooler, and the Lady Death is fun to use, and the Lady Death is one of the best weapons in the game, and these knee pads do nothing but hurt you. They're not good. Not good at all. Not that good at all. At all. Let's see here. What's the next part? The new, brand set? Let's go all the way down there. So the new brand set is called Breaking Point. The Breaking Point talent is only good once you reload, and it's only for a certain amount of time. It's not good, and I'll do a video on it, but I already tested this during the PTS and gave you my 2 cents. I did not like it, period. The new brand set, the Z brand set, it's good for the 1-piece, maybe the 2-piece if you want to use a rifle, but I don't like rifles. So I'm only going to be using it for the 1-piece, and obviously I'm a little biased because I don't really like rifles or marksman rifles, but I don't know. I'm putting a few rifle builds together to show you, but overall, the only thing I like out of this new season is this 1-piece brand set bonus of magazine size, and that's a really bad thing. The new shotguns are not that great, and the new shotgun talent is currently broken, and there is a damage glitch going on right now. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but it's pretty easy to find out. So what's stopping the future seasons to be a repeat of this? What's stopping the future seasons of being like a sham, and everyone's like, I don't really want to play this season? And then all of a sudden, everyone's gone for 90% of your season? I just don't really know if this gamble is worth it right now at this certain point in the game's life cycle. I understand they might want to test things with the Division 3. I understand they want to test things with the community and try to bring in new people for the DLC and for Resurgence. I completely understand that, and this system will help those new people. However, any veteran players, anyone that's done anything in expertise or have their builds or anything, it's going to be a majority of your play time is not going to be on those characters anymore, because you need to not only level up those characters for the seasonal activities and the seasonal content, but you also have to get your builds for that seasonal content, and then you have to get your PvP builds for that seasonal character if you want to be a PvP player, and you have to get your raid and incursion builds and all that ready if you want to do those during the season. It's going to be a lot of grinding, and that's exactly what they want you to do, but I just don't know if this is really, I don't know. That's why this is a conversation and a discussion topic. I want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about this? I completely understand why they're doing it, And let me just end with this. There are 3 types of people in the community, okay? The veteran players that are upset right now, and it's mainly because they have all the builds and everything maxed out and they're good to go, okay? Rightfully so, they're upset, okay? You can't fault them for that. Just let them be upset. The people in the middle are probably your casual people. They play a few times a week, what have you. They're probably expertise 15 or so, maybe 12, and they don't really care about it. They play to have fun, they play with their friends, and they're kind of on the fence here because they have their builds that they want. They only play an X number of hours a week that they're allotted because of work and life, and now they're being told that every season they have to start at 0 just so that they can get access to the new stuff. So I can completely understand why they're on the fence. It's like, is it really worth it to start at level 1 again? This sucks. I completely understand. Because with these separate servers, if you want to play with your friends and everything, you're going to have to be on those seasonal characters. If not, then everyone's going to have to jump off of those seasonal characters, jump on their non-seasonal characters, and then they're not going to have access to any of the new stuff. So it's kind of like this weird give and take part, and the community is just overwhelmingly just bashing it. And I understand because the veterans and the people on the fence that are your casuals, that's a majority of your player base, right? Because now let's talk about the new people. The new people are going to love this system because this system gives them access to all the new stuff, gives them the ability to level up and have the gear and the same stuff as everyone else, and be on a level playing field for everything. Speed runs, new content, everything. Leaderboards, what have you. So, I don't know. Let me know what part of the community you're in and how you feel about this. Please, let your voice be heard. I'm okay about it because obviously I cover this, and I'm going to be able to play on my new character and my old character because I have a character on all platforms. So a seasonal character on my PC is going to be really nice because my PC character is really low. Same with PlayStation. It would be kind of nice to have like a hardcore seasonal character. So I don't really mind it like that. However, on my Xbox character, hell yeah, this sucks. That means I have to completely do all my builds on a seasonal character every single season to bring you all those amazing builds. You know I'm going to do it, but now they're not going to have any expertise or anything, which, I mean, a lot of people are going to love. So in a sense, this is a godsend for me because I'm going to have even more build videos to bring you, even more content to bring you, and I'll be able to do this on all platforms at a even playing field. Because my expertise is 26 here, it's only like 14 on PlayStation and maybe 11 on PC. Like my characters are not the same, but with the new seasonal characters, they will be the same. I don't know. Let me know what you think about all this and the whole separate servers, separate stash, and everything, and the whole intermission 2 weeks period. I am Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. I will be doing a birthday live stream this week. It is my birthday coming up. So stay tuned for that. I think it's tomorrow? Oh, man. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. Yeesh. All right. Hit the like, subscribe. You know the whole YouTube spiel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. And, yeah. See you.